Hey, how's it going, runner? Coach Kyle here, and can you freaking believe that there's another virus hitting the world, making its way around? I feel like we can't get a break. And recently I went over a return to running protocol for COVID-19. Today I'm going to talk about monkeypox, about the signs, the symptoms, and what these may mean for you as a runner. There's a ton of videos out there discussing the intricate details of the virus, where it came from, etc. And those are outside the purview of what I'm going to talk about with you today. I'm just going to go over about some of the signs and symptoms and considerations you need to keep in mind for you as a runner with your training and athletics. All this info is current as of summer 2022, and keep in mind that I'm not a doctor, I'm just a running coach with access to google.com. It's a free website. My goal with this video is to have you come away with some quick, helpful, and actionable tips and considerations you should keep in mind as you move forward with your run training this year. So first, let's go over the signs and the symptoms of monkeypox. According to the CDC, key symptoms to look out for include fever, headache, muscle and back aches, swollen lymph nodes, chills, exhaustion. Other than the swollen lymph nodes, kind of sounds like my COVID symptoms. A rash or itching may occur as well, and that can look like scabs or pimples, blisters. They may be painful or itchy, so hopefully that's just chafing down there and nothing else. You could experience one or all of these symptoms or nothing, and they often occur within 3 weeks upon exposure to the virus, and it can spread from the onset up until the rash is healed, all scabs have fallen off, and a fresh layer of skin has formed. And symptoms can last between 2 to 4 weeks. Unlike COVID, the primary means of transmission is skin to skin, and this typically includes direct contact with the scabs or the body fluids of somebody who is affected. So no splitting gels during your long runs, people. And when it comes to your run training and what you need to know about getting this illness or any other illness is generally universally true. The number one rule I like to say is to never run with a fever. Your body temperature is already elevated with a fever, and if you run, you're further elevating your body temp. You're just gonna feel worse, and you're just gonna prolong your healing. If you ever have any hesitation about if you should go out for a run, just don't. If you're not sure, just rest. Considering the symptoms I mentioned a second ago, the only one I would probably run through is a headache, and that can come from just about anything. So I would probably go with a headache. But if I had a rash or some sort of itchy looking thing, random chills, swollen lymph nodes, I'd probably get those checked out. I totally understand that not running when you're following a training plan, when you have expectations for the weekend long run, is super hard. But I like to tell the runners that I coach that if they were their coach, so if you were your coach, what would you tell yourself to do? You'd probably tell yourself just to rest. Whether it's monkeypox, COVID, an injury, or any other illness, the better you rest, the better and the quicker you're gonna get over it. I totally get that you will fear losing your fitness. You will fear the impact that a period of rest will have on your future races. But I'm telling you that you rest now. The best runners in the world are also the best at resting when something's not right, because they just get over it and get back to regular training that much faster. I recently got COVID-19 and I took a week off, and I got back into it pretty well off. And I lost 2 to 3 weeks of good, solid training. When I tweaked my calf training for Boston, ended up being a-okay. So rest right away when you have that little bit of hesitation, when you have those symptoms, and then get back into it and you'll be fine. So if you're watching this video because you have monkeypox and you're not feeling great, but you're wondering how to get back into running, I made a return to running video for COVID-19, and that progression that I laid out there would probably be very appropriate to your progression with monkeypox as well. And if that sounds like something that would be helpful, check out that video right here.